Hey folks, this is John Bowen with Jonathan Bowen Real Estate LLC, and I'm making this video to, I guess, do a tutorial for my Market Snapshot program, which is a very cool program. I've actually had access to it for quite a few years, but I've been neglectful, unfortunately, here. So I'm starting to really use it with my clients now because it's a really good tool. It's actually a great tool for homeowners to help value their home and to see what the values of their neighboring properties, what they are really. So, all right. So this is the page here, and this is www.massachusettsrealestatevalues.com. It's just a one-page website, and all it's really used for is just to have people sign up for this service here. Okay. So I already went ahead and I signed myself up. So we're gonna just kind of go through it, dummy go through it, I guess. So Jonathan Bowen, and I put my email together in there, or put my email in there. So John Bowen, JONBOWEN at bowenboston.com. I put my cell phone in there. All right, and then I clicked next. Please complete. Oops, sorry. All right, you have two options here. Sorry. So I am. You can use this as either an owner or a buyer. I wouldn't really recommend using this as a buyer. I have a better program that's MLS Property Finder, which I'm going to make another video of in the future here. But this is really good for homeowners, or it's good for buyers who have identified a particular property and they want to use this to sort of value that particular property. If this is for like a single property, all right. So anyway, I'm going to select. I'm the owner. I'm going to select. All right. So I'm going to put in the address here, 134 Blue Hill Avenue. All right. It's already typed in because I already did this. And this is in Milton, and the state is Massachusetts, 02186. I just sold this property to one of my good clients. He's a developer. This program, by the way, is best used for residential, means single family, by the way. It's best used for people who own single family properties or condominiums. Even if you own, just to look on this drop down here, even if you own a townhouse, just put it in as a condominium. This program isn't 100% in tune with the MLS, and that's where it draws all of its information from. So, but anyway, if you have a multifamily and you want to set up for a multifamily, I can do that. Just email me. There's my email address right there, johnbowen at bowenboston.com. Just email me and say, hey, John, here's the address, and that's all I really need, because I can pull up the public records right from the MLS using just the address. So just email me and say, John, please value the multifamily, and you'll get something for the multifamily. Okay, so anyway, so I know that it's a single family. I know that it's going to have 3 bedrooms. I know that it's going to have 2 bathrooms, and I know that it's going to be 1,500 square feet. Okay, and then I'm just going to select get free report, but I am not going to select that because I already have done that. But you're going to select that in order to get the free report. All right, and what you're going to get immediately after that is you're going to get a pop-up that says your report, it's on its way. And it does take some time for the report to generate, depending on where you live, how many comps you have, and all that good stuff. So, all right, so that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a little pop-up there. And then what you're going to get is you're going to get an email from me, okay, saying, hey, Jonathan, that's me as the buyer as well, because I sent it to myself. Hey, I'm, putting the Market Snapshot together. I'll be honest, guys, it's a generated program. I'm not really doing this, okay? It just makes it, it makes you feel better. So, all right, social links. If you want to see all the crappy stuff I say on Twitter, you can just click any of the links in any of these parts here. Okay, so then you'll get that email, and then when it's finally generated, you'll get this email maybe 5 minutes later or to a half an hour later. All right, and then you can click either there or click there, and right over here it just gives you a little bit of basic information about the property and what's going on in Milton. And again, this works for every city in Massachusetts. Okay, so I'm just picking Milton because this is a house that I just recently sold to one of my developers. He's actually over there tearing it apart right now. And it's going to come back. We're going to put it back on the market in about a month or so. But anyway, I just wanted to use this property here. Okay, so let's go to the market snapshot. Okay, when you click that link, this is what your market snapshot's going to look like. So it's super useful. You'll get one of these for, it's set up to for you to get one every month. Okay, you can change that. Right there, you can change it to every 2 weeks, every 4, 6, 8 weeks. You can shut it off if you want, which I really wouldn't want you to do. If you have some reports in the past, say you have 6 months worth, you'll be able to see all your past reports using that drop down over there in the bottom right. Okay, so let's just go through this real quick. You can contact me anytime with the email me button. Again, here are all my links to my social media. Here's my website. Okay, this is your market snapshot, and this is for 134 Blue Hill Avenue. And again, we put in 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. We put in between 1,400 and 1,600 square feet. The market snapshot isn't perfect, so when you sign up for this, I'm going to probably end up tweaking it, and you're going to get a modified market snapshot, which will better fit you. Okay. I will get your information on the back end, and I can modify those at any time. All right, really cool thing here. View 90-day trend. Average market time right now in Milton is 127 days. This blue line up top tells you what the top comparable property is sold for in the last 90 days. Here are some individual sales. Okay, these little red dots. This is the average days. Excuse me. I think I screwed that up. That's the average days on the market, the top average days. All right, you can. Sorry about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, so you can see that some houses have been on the market for 800 days. All right, these are individual sales, just dotted. Here's your average days for sale, the little green one, and then your low. I mean, the low is always going to be like 1 or 2 days or whatever. So some more information down here with the market pricing details. Market pricing analysis. So this is kind of this one isn't as tight as I'd like to see it. So I would probably go in and tweak this, because this is really drawing from 2 to 5 bedroom, 1 to 4 bath single family homes. Okay, and it gives you some more information here as well. So I would go in and tweak your market snapshot, knowing that you're getting just too much information here. All right, so we're going to look at the selling versus asking prices, and you get a bar graph here. Milton is super hot right now. This is just how it happens to be. The average of the comparable properties is going for 101% of the asking price. So a lot of them are going over asking. So you can get a breakdown: sales under asking price 30, sales over 7, which is really high, and 1 at asking. Market pricing analysis. So it tells us even more: 38 2 to 5 bedroom, 1 to 4 bath single family homes. Oh, and it's always 90 days, so the last 3 months. Okay, so this is more information for you, and you'll get one of these emails from me every month. All right, you can always shut them off anytime you want. Asking prices and sold prices. So it's going to show you. This market snapshot is going to show you what has sold in the last 90 days as well. It's going to show you that the highest comparable was 1 million, and again, as I had told you, this isn't as tight as I'd like it to be. The lowest 125, the average 493, median 441.5, and you'll see that in comparison to what's on the market right now. It's always going to, the average is always going to be higher. More 90% of the time, it's going to be higher for properties that are on the market, because people generally like to overprice their houses. If I was your broker, I would tell you not to. All right, market pricing analysis, and again, it just shows you or gives you more information: 2 to 5 bedrooms, again, 1 to 4 bath, and it sort of tells you the price range from 269.9 to 1.8, median 525. So it gives you a ton of information. Number of homes for sale. It shows you, that the market is just tightening up. This is December 2009. Sorry, sorry, that's December 2nd to 9th, excuse me. And then it just shows you that the market has generally been getting tighter. Less homes for sale. Newly for sale. There's more properties coming on the market, as you can see, over the last 3 or 4 weeks, which is good news. All right, and again, you have your pricing details down here again, and your market pricing analysis down here again. So this is a ton of information, and I know that there's a lot to go through here. 134 Blue Hill Avenue, that's the subject property. Okay, that's the one that my buyer just bought. He bought that for $180,000. It was only on the market for 62 days at the time. So you can, I can go through all types of properties here. Let me X out of that. So I can view the detail here, okay, of that sold sale, of that sold property. Average list price for this area was $441,500. Average days in the market, almost 4 months. So it gives you some information about that property, and then we can show it on the map, which we're doing right there. So why are we so? I must have. There we go. All right, that's much better. Okay, so that gives you an idea of where it is. It's actually the green target. Tells you down there, right there. So, okay. And then you can do a lot with this. You can remove for sale properties, and you can remove new listings, and we can just look at solds if we want. Okay, so there's a lot of different things we can do, and we can add all the stuff back in. If we want to just look at expireds, we can do that. We can search by price. We can search by on market, newly on the market, or the longest on the market. So we can go through, there are 17 pages of properties here. Okay, we can do all that kind of stuff. All right, so this is super powerful. This is great for homeowners, people, and this is really, you don't have to be interested in wanting to sell your property. It's just something to kind of keep it's a good tool to sort of just keep an eye on your property over the years. You're going to get one of these a month, and you just take a quick look at it. So more information here, the school info tab. It tells you about all the schools that are in the neighborhood, and they're all on the map as well, and you can go out in radius, and that's a great tool. And then we got the community info tool, which tells you about Milton in this case, and it would tell you about your town, whatever your town is in Massachusetts. In comparison to, it'll give you comparison stats. In comparison to Massachusetts, 02186 to Massachusetts. It does a lot. It'll show you on the map where the bars are. Where the police departments are, whatever you want on this map. It's really, really cool. All right, the Hillside Pub on Royal Avenue. X out of that. So this is a very cool tool, and I recommend it for anybody who owns a house in Massachusetts. It's not super invasive. You only get one email a month, and it really will sort of tell you what is going on. Here's another listing at 9 Burndale Road, 349. So you just got to go to www.massachusettshomevalues.com, and you can sign up right there. And that's it. All right. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this. Okay. Any questions? Feel free to call me. Or contact me. Again, this is Jonathan Bowen with Jonathan Bowen Real Estate LLC, and you can reach me at the office at any time at 855-879-4663. Again, 855-879-4663, or on the web at www.bowenboston.com. That's the main website, and that's www.bowenboston.com. All right, listen, thank you for taking the time to view this video, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you can learn from this. Okay? All right. Take care, and have a good day. All right. Bye-bye.